All right, everybody. This is a guided walkthrough for the Bandit 6 level from the Bandit Labs over at overthewire.org. So the first thing we need to do when we do any of these levels is we need to log in using SSH. So we're just going to use our up and down arrow keys to access the terminal history, and we can go ahead and access any of our previous commands over here. We're going to edit our command so that instead of Bandit 5, it now says Bandit 6, and then we're going to log in. Okay, so we're asked for the password for Bandit 6. Remember, you have to keep track of your own passwords, and you definitely want to paste in the password. So we can right-click and then paste, and then hit enter to log into the level. Okay. So we're now in the Bandit server, and it looks like there's nothing inside this directory. So what are we supposed to do? Okay, so what we need to do is we need to go over to the Bandit level goals over here, and we're just going to go over to this page over here, and we need to go over to Bandit level 6 to level 7. So level 6 to level 7, let's click on this link. And this is the description for the level. So the level goal says, the password for the next level is stored somewhere on the server and has all of the following properties. It's owned by user Bandit 7, it's owned by group Bandit 6, and it's 33 bytes in size. So this is another level where we need to use the find command, but we're using the find command in a slightly different way. And let's talk about how this is going to be different for this level. So this time the find command is going to be a little bit more complicated, but that's okay. The great thing about the find command is that it can be used to search for very specific files, and this is how it's going to go. So we're going to use the find command, and then number 2, we're going to use it on the location to be searched. In this case, it's the entire file system. So in Linux, if you want to refer to the entire file system, you can use the slash by itself, and that means everything. The next one is the type of file to be returned, either a file or directory, and in this case it's type F. Type F means files only, not directories. The next one is, let's see, the file or directory user's ownership. So this means that the file should only be owned by the user Bandit 7. And the next one is the group. So the file or directory group ownership, and in this case it's going to be owned by the Bandit 6 user. And the last thing that we're specifying here is the size of the file. And remember, we can use -size to indicate a file size. We're looking for a file that is 33 bytes, so 33C in the code that the find command likes to use. So the last thing that we're including here is 2 greater than /dev/null, and this is a very special part of the command. And what this means is that all of the error output, which is the number 2 is standard error inside of Linux, and we're going to redirect that with the greater than sign into the dev null device. The dev null device is basically a device which is empty. And what this means is that any error messages that we would normally see are going to be hidden from us, because we're redirecting all the error messages into the void, basically, or into the garbage can. Let's go ahead and use this very long command. So here, let's go ahead and paste in the command. Okay, I don't think I've made any spelling errors here. Remember, everybody, if you can't spell correctly, you can't hack, and that would be very sad. So let's run the command. And when we run the command, we only get one file in the output. So this is going to be the Bandit 7 password. I guess it's kind of obvious because the file is called Bandit 7 password. let's go ahead and copy this and then read it. So just going to copy the file path. Then we're going to cat space and then paste in the file path here. Then we're going to read it. And this is the password for the next level. Okay, so remember, if we don't exit from the level, we're not finished the level. So the last thing we need to do is we need to exit from the level. And when we see the logout, that means we're finished the level. All right, so before we finish up, let's go ahead and do a little after action report over at GitHub. So this is the Bandit 6 level. And the method of solve in this case is use the find command again to locate the file. So we use the find command and with a bunch of different arguments here to find the file. In particular, we search the entire file system for files only, for files owned by the user Bandit 7, and files owned by the user group Bandit 6. The size of the file is going to be 33 bytes. And all of the error messages we're going to put into the dev null device. Okay, so after that, we got a file location, and then we use the cat command to read the file. All right, so everybody, that was a guided walkthrough for the Bandit 6 level from the Bandit CTF Labs located on overthewire.org. If you enjoyed this guided walkthrough, please click on the like and subscribe buttons on the video and leave a comment underneath the video. But until next time, HackerFrogs out.
Hey there, HackerFrogs! Are you enjoying this workshop? Learning new concepts and skills? If so, there's a way you can support the channel, and it's totally free. Just click on the subscribe button below the video. Also, click on the like button. And if you have questions or comments on this workshop, please leave them below the video. Thanks for listening. And now, back to our scheduled programming.